was low against the wall, and I was barely paying it attention, when something in the melody reached out and pulled the room into a different dimension. That song we played the summer of that year, when everything was open and so possible, and I was standing in my kitchen still, but somewhere else entirely at impossible. The onions on the board sat unattended. The evening news mouthed something at the screen. I stood inside the music like a doorway, and saw again the things that once had been. How young we were, and how we did not know that every ordinary night was golden. How freely we let evening slip away, before we knew how much they should be holden. When that song comes on, I go back there, to somewhere in the middle of the air. When that song comes on, the years undo, and for a moment I am back with you. Music is the only door that stays open to the rooms of other days. When that song comes on, the world goes still. Time is not a river, it's a hill. And from up here I see you down below, in that summer song, in that long ago. There's a street I walk alone at dusk, where every stone remembers what we said. The flower shop has changed its name again, but still I stop and stand where once we led. The street lamp hits the puddles just the same as all those evenings long before you're leaving. And someone plays a song behind closed glass, the kind of song that sets the heart to grieving. I bought the paper from the corner stand and read the words, but none of them got through. The coffee shop where we would always go has someone else who sits now in your pew. changes slowly all around, but something in its rhythm holds me here, as if the street itself has kept your voice suspended in the evening atmosphere. Oh, the street we used to know so well is keeping all the things I cannot tell. Every corner holds a different hue. The street we used to know is still brand new. You left without a forwarding address, and I have been delivering letters to the air. Oh, the street we used to know has changed its name, but in my heart it always stays the same. I'll walk it one more time before I go down the street we used to know. One cup of coffee in the afternoon. The rain outside has not decided yet. I stir the spoon and watch the circles go around and out into the small regret. The cafe radio plays something old, a song I knew before I knew your name. The waitress smiles and leaves me to myself, and nothing hurts and nothing is to blame. The window has grown cloudy with the steam, and faces pass without a second look. I am invisible inside this warmth, a footnote in the city's open book. I order one more cup before I leave, and wrap my hands around its gentle heat. Outside the rain has made up its own mind, and everything is quiet on the street. One cup in the rain, one afternoon. The world outside is playing its own tune. One cup in the rain, one quiet hour. That's all it takes to let the sadness flower into something soft, into something still, into something I can almost feel. One cup in the rain. Even grief has its own gentle weather. Even loss can taste like something warm. One cup in the rain, one afternoon. I'll leave when the rain stops playing its tune. One cup in the rain, I'm almost fine. One cup of coffee, yours and mine. The season changed without a warning note. The leaves went yellow overnight, it seemed. And you were somewhere on the other side of everything I thought I'd always dreamed. The mornings got their colder kind of light. The market stalls changed what they put on show. And I began to learn the shape of things without the warmth I used to always know. I bought a coat I never would have bought before you left and rearranged my eye. The world is full of objects newly strange, and every sky is just a different sky. But strangeness is a kind of learning too. A map drawn upside down that still leads home, and seasons that were yours have now become the seasons I have learned to walk alone. Oh, the season after you is cold and clear, the kind of clear that only comes with fear. But something in the cold has made me true. The season after you. Even now the branches reach for light. Even now I reach for what is right. Oh, the season after you is mine to keep, the kind of season found in restless sleep. But something in the cold has made me new. The season after you. lost behind the drawer beneath the winter things. Your laugh caught in the afternoon of then, before the world had learned its sharper stings. Your eyes were bright with something unafraid. The sky behind you enormous and so blue. I had forgotten you could look like that, before the years had taken something too. I set it by the window in the light, to see if what I'd lost had been returned. The amber afternoon fell just across your face, the way it always used to turn. And for a moment something in me held the way a breath holds just before the song, as if the photograph could hold a laugh, and I could hold the afternoon that long. Your laugh in amber, caught and kept and still, more real than anything that time can fill. Your laugh in amber, warm against my hand, the most I've ever fully understood. Between the pages of the ending year, your laugh in amber, softer than goodbye, the truest thing I've held before I die. I stand beside the window in the dark and watch the city lights begin to fall. The glass reflects a face I almost know, a stranger standing in an empty hall. The night has settled softly on the street, and everyone has somewhere warm to be. I press my hand against the cold and watch the light beyond the glass that is not me. The kettle whispers something on the stove. The old clock ticks the hours into dust. I used to fill the silence with your voice. Now silence is the only thing I trust. The neighbors' windows glow like amber warmth, and lives go on behind each curtained frame. I do not envy them, I do not grieve. I only wonder if you feel the same. Oh, the light beyond the glass is calling still, the way you used to call from down the hill. I keep the window open just in case. The light beyond the glass still holds your face. Distance has a color, it is this, the amber of the night that I have missed. Oh, the light beyond the glass is all I have, a soft and distant glow along the path. I keep the curtain open just in case. The light beyond the glass still holds your face. There is a drawer where all the letters live, the ones I wrote and never dared to give. The ink is dry, the paper slowly turns, but everything inside it always burns. I wrote your name 100 different ways and crossed it out and wrote it out again. Some things are too precise to fit in words, and some goodbyes don't end where they begin. I sealed one once and held it for a week, then put it back beside the others there. I told myself the moment wasn't right, but I think I was simply too aware that sending it would make it finally real, and real was what I could not bear to feel. So all my truest words remain unsent, and all the space between the what I meant. Words I never sent, they live in me, between the breath and what I couldn't be. Words I never sent, they find their place in every pause and every unsaid space. What silence holds is just as real as anything the tongue could ever feel. Words I never sent, I keep them still. They are the truest thing I ever will. Maybe that is what the unsent means. The love too large for ordinary scenes. The harbor in the winter holds its breath. The boats are tied and sleeping in the cold. The water does not move the way it does when summer fills it with its stories told. I walk the dock the way I always did, when everything between us had gone still, and watched the lighthouse make its patient arc, and let the cold come in and have its fill. The fishermen have gone back to their fires. The restaurants have pulled their awnings in, and I am here beside the frozen rope, not knowing how or when I should begin to find the words that harbors sometimes find when winter makes the distance very clear. I only know the cold, the lights, the dock, and you somewhere that isn't anywhere near. Winter harbor, hold me to the sea, to everything that drifted out from me. Winter harbor, in your cold and still, I find the thing I've lost against my will. Every harbor is a kind of holding. Every winter is a kind of coming back. Winter harbor, I will leave you to feel. The plum trees did not ask permission. They opened while I wasn't looking yet. And suddenly the cold gray of the winter had something pink it had not showed me yet. I had not planned on feeling anything this particular Tuesday afternoon, but spring came back the way it always does, entirely without warning and too soon. The children in the park below were running through all the things that children run toward, and I stood at my window almost smiling at something I had almost just ignored. The sparrow on the sill turned round and looked at me the way that sparrows sometimes do, as if to say the season has returned. What are you going to do with it? What will you? Even when spring returns, I am still here, a little more uncertain, a little more clear. Even when spring returns, it finds me changed, but ready to be gently rearranged. Every spring is new, and every spring is also every spring that came before. Even when spring returns, I say yes still to all the plum trees opening at will. Even when spring returns, I open too, a little like the way I opened into you. I have come back to the river's edge again, the way I always do when words fall short. The river does not ask me what has happened, it only asks me what I've always brought. I brought the years the way they always come, in bundles that are heavier than they seem, and set them by the bank and watch them float, and let the current take them like a dream. The bridge is still the same bridge as before. The willows touch the water the same way, and I am older than I was last time, but the river does not notice or betray. It carries everything that I have laid beside its current quietly for years. The names of those I've lost, the things I've built, the laughter and the long and patient tears. The river still remembers all of it, the way I stood here younger, lit with all the life that I had yet to spend. The river still remembers every bend. Every river holds what we have given. Every life is carried to the sea. The river still remembers, still runs clear through every year I brought to disappear. It will remember me when I am gone. Another quiet soul who carried on. Another quiet song. The radio was low against the wall, and I was barely paying it attention, when something in the melody reached out and pulled the room into a different dimension. That song we played the summer of that year, when everything was open and so possible, and I was standing in my kitchen still, but somewhere else entirely at impossible. The onions on the board sat unattended. The evening news mouthed something at the screen. I stood inside the music like a doorway, and saw again the things that once had been. How young we were and how we did not know that every ordinary night was golden. How freely we let evening slip away before we knew how much they should be holding. When that song comes on, I go back there to somewhere in the middle of the air. When that song comes on, the years undo, and for a moment I am back with you. Music is the only door that stays open to the rooms of other days. When that song comes on, the world goes still. Time is not a river, it's a hill. And from up here, I see you down below in that summer song, in that long ago. There is a street I walk alone at dusk, where every stone remembers what we said. The flower shop has changed its name again, but still I stop and stand where once we led. The street lamp hits the puddles just the same as all those evenings long before you're leaving. And someone plays a song behind closed glass, the kind of song that sets the heart to grieving. I bought the paper from the corner stand and read the words, but none of them got through. The coffee shop where we would always go has someone else who sits now in your pew. The city changes slowly all around, but something in its rhythm holds me here, as if the street itself has kept your voice suspended in the evening atmosphere. Oh, the street we used to know so well is keeping all the things I cannot tell. Every corner holds a different you. The street we used to know is still brand new. without a forwarding address, and I have been delivering letters to the air. Oh, the street we used to know has changed its name, but in my heart it always stays the same. I'll walk it one more time before I go down the street we used to know. Cup of coffee in the afternoon. The rain outside has not decided yet. I stir the spoon and watch the circles go around and out into the small regret. The cafe radio plays something old, a song I knew before I knew your name. The waitress smiles and leaves me to myself, and nothing hurts and nothing is to blame. The window has grown cloudy with the steam, and faces pass without a second look. I am invisible inside this warmth, a footnote in the city's open book. I order one more cup before I leave, and wrap my hands around its gentle heat. Outside the rain has made up its own mind, and everything is quiet on the street. One cup in the rain, one afternoon. The world outside is playing its own tune. One cup in the rain, one quiet hour. That's all it takes to let the sadness flower into something soft, into something still, into something I can almost feel. One cup in the rain. Even grief has its own gentle weather. Even loss can taste like something warm. One cup in the rain, one afternoon. I'll leave when the rain stops playing its tune. One cup in the rain, I'm almost fine. One cup of coffee, yours and mine. season changed without a warning note. The leaves went yellow overnight, it seemed, and you were somewhere on the other side of everything I thought I'd always dreamed. The mornings got their colder kind of light. The market stalls changed what they put on show, and I began to learn the shape of things without the warmth I used to always know. I bought a coat I never would have bought before you left and rearranged my eye. The world is full of objects newly strange, and every sky is just a different sky. But strangeness is a kind of learning too, a map drawn upside down that still leads home, and seasons that were yours have now become the seasons I have learned to walk alone. Oh, the season after you is cold and clear, the kind of clear that only comes with fear. But something in the cold has made me true. The season after you. The branches reach for light. Even now I reach for what is right. Oh, the season after you is mine to keep, the kind of season found in restless sleep. But something in the cold has made me new. The season after you. I found a photograph I must have lost behind the drawer beneath the winter things. Your laugh caught in the afternoon of then, before the world had learned its sharper stings. Your eyes were bright with something unafraid. The sky behind you, enormous and so blue. had forgotten you could look like that before the years had taken something too. I set it by the window in the light to see if what I'd lost had been returned. The amber afternoon fell just across your face, the way it always used to turn. And for a moment something in me held the way a breath holds just before the song, as if the photograph could hold the laugh, and I could hold the afternoon that long. Your laugh in amber, caught and kept and still, more real than anything that time can fill. Your laugh in amber, warm against my hand, the most I've ever fully understood. Pages of the ending year, your laugh in amber, softer than goodbye, the truest thing I've held before I die. I stand beside the window in the dark and watch the city lights begin to fall. The glass reflects a face I almost know, a stranger standing in an empty hall. The night has settled softly on the street, and everyone has somewhere warm to be. I press my hand against the cold and watch the light beyond the glass that is not me. The kettle whispers something on the stove. The old clock ticks the hours into dust. I used to fill this silence with your voice. Now silence is the only thing I trust. The neighbors' windows glow like amber warmth, and lives go on behind each curtain frame. I do not envy them, I do not grieve. I only wonder if you feel the same. Oh, the light beyond the glass is calling still, the way you used to call from down the hill. I keep the window open just in case that light beyond the glass still holds your face. If distance has a color, it is this, the amber of the night that I have missed. Oh, the light beyond the glass is all I have, a soft and distant glow along the path. I keep the curtain open just in case that light beyond the glass still holds your face. There is a drawer where all the letters live, the ones I wrote and never dared to give. The ink is dry, the paper slowly turns, but everything inside it always burns. I wrote your name 100 different ways and crossed it out and wrote it out again. Some things are too precise to fit in words, and some goodbyes don't end where they begin. I sealed one once and held it for a week, then put it back beside the others there. I told myself the moment wasn't right, but I think I was simply too aware that sending it would make it finally real, and real was what I could not bear to feel. So all my truest words remain unsent in all the space between the what I meant. Words I never sent, they live in me, between the breath and what I couldn't be. Words I never sent, they find their place in every pause, in every unsaid space. is just as real as anything the tongue could ever feel. Words I never sent, I keep them still. They are the truest thing I ever will. Maybe that is what the unsent means. The love too large for ordinary scenes. The harbor in the winter holds its breath. The boats are tied and sleeping in the cold. The water does not move the way it does when summer fills it with its stories told. I walk the dock the way I always did when everything between us had gone still, and watch the lighthouse make its patient arc and let the cold come in and have its fill. The fishermen have gone back to their fires. The restaurants have pulled their awnings in, and I am here beside the frozen rope, not knowing how or when I should begin to find the words that harbors sometimes find when winter makes the distance very clear. I only know the cold, the lights, the dock, and you somewhere that isn't anywhere near. Winter harbor, hold me to the sea, to everything that drifted out from me. Winter harbor, in your cold and still, I find the thing I've lost against my will. A kind of holding, every winter is a kind of coming back. Winter harbor, I will leave you soon, but I will carry you like an old tune. Winter harbor, cold and lit and real, the only place where I still how to feel. Some trees did not ask permission. They opened while I wasn't looking yet. And suddenly the cold gray of the winter had something pink it had not showed me yet. I had not planned on feeling anything this particular Tuesday afternoon. But spring came back the way it always does, entirely without warning and too soon. The children in the park below were running through all the things that children run toward. And I stood at my window almost smiling at something I had almost just ignored. The sparrow on the sill turned round and looked at me the way that sparrows sometimes do, as if to say, the season has returned. What are you going to do with it? What will you? Even when spring returns, I am still here, a little more uncertain, a little more clear. Even when spring returns, it finds me changed, but ready to be gently rearranged. Every spring is new, and every spring is also every spring that came before. Even when spring returns, I say yes still to all the plum trees opening at will. Even when spring returns, I open to a little like the way I opened into you. I have come back to the river's edge again, the way I always do when words fall short. The river does not ask me what has happened, it only asks me what I've always brought. I brought the years the way they always come, in bundles that are heavier than they seem, and set them by the bank and watched them float, and let the current take them like a dream. bridge is still the same bridge as before. The willows touch the water the same way. And I am older than I was last time, but the river does not notice or betray. It carries everything that I have laid beside its current quietly for years. The names of those I've lost, the things I've built, the laughter and the long and patient tears. The river still remembers all of it, the way I stood here younger lit, with all the life that I had yet to spend. The river still remembers every bend. Every river holds what we have given. Every life is carried to the sea.